Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here for charm readings before. I'm very excited to bring to you today a monthly zodiac reading, and this is for the month of July 2021. Today we have the reading for the Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Please feel free to check out your other Sun, Moon and Rising readings to give you a deeper understanding or a clearer message of what's coming up for you in the month of July. These are general monthly readings to give us guidance of where we'll be focusing our energies at and what obstacles and challenges or opportunities may be coming our way for July 2021. So we will start our reading. I will start with the charms and then I will move on to the oracle decks, and we have the color, the language of color deck here, which is a really lovely deck to work with. So we'll start by going in with the charm reading first. And Cancer, here you are with your Cancer zodiac charm. So what I'm going to do is put you into the mixing cup here. So jump on in there, Cancer, make yourself at home, and we will go ahead and start mixing up your charms for July 2021. Let's see what we get. Goodness, right, I'll just grab that one here that's fallen out. Okay, lots going on in there, Cancer, so I'm just going to give this a shake now. This part can get a little bit noisy, so you may want to lower your volume temporarily. Oh, goodness me. Wow, there's a lot going on for you here this month, and I'm excited to take a closer look. So I'm going to zoom in and we'll have a clearer picture of what's going on for you in July 2021. Okay, Cancer, this looks like a really interesting reading to me, so I'm excited to go ahead and start looking at these messages. So first of all, I'm just going to explain how I'll be reading the board. So everything in the center of the board here is really about what's your main focus, what are the opportunities, experiences and focal points for your energy this month. Down below at the bottom of the board here, we have a section that I will read as any obstacles or challenges that may be coming up for you. Just above here at the top of the board, I'll be reading it as your thoughts and your feelings. To the left of the board here, this for me represents the recent past experiences or opportunities or situations that you've just been coming through. And over here on the right hand side of the board, that is for representing your future or like near future experiences and opportunities that will be coming up for you soon. Okay, so this is for the focal point of July. And you're right here, slap bang in the center of everything, Cancer, and there, as you can see, is a lot going on for you at the moment. So I'm actually going to start nearer the bottom first with your obstacles and challenges. So we have the sea glass here, and the sea glass is actually a really lovely energy of renewal and regeneration and healing. So I'm definitely feeling that there's a need for you to maybe a desire for you to want to start healing and moving forward, maybe even a desire to want to start again and renew yourself or renew a situation that you're in. So it's a really good energy. It's interesting that it's come up in your challenges, maybe just because for you at the moment this is how you are wishing to move forward, but perhaps you're feeling like you're stuck and you can't see an opportunity at the moment how you're going to renew a situation. But It definitely represents healing. So for some of you, this really should be a focal point for you to really replenish yourself, really heal yourself before you move forward and renew your circumstances and make those changes that you need to make to move forward. But also we have down here, just slightly coming out of your challenges, we do have the rubber band, which really represents flexibility and the need to perhaps expand your thoughts or your feelings. It really is about stepping out of your comfort zone, not really moving out of your comfort zone, more just expanding it a little bit so that you can, in order to make these changes. So perhaps when we're feeling restricted, it's because we perhaps need to just open up our minds to expand our thoughts, our ideas, or just to move out of that comfort zone a little bit so that we don't pigeonhole ourselves or keep ourselves kind of in a corner, so that we can kind of move out and make those changes necessary. If you're looking to really renew and to heal yourself and to move forwards, definitely it's possible that you may need to just start having a look at areas of your life that you can really change and be more flexible with. But it's also really interesting because just in between those we do have the sweet, and so the sweet literally represents life being good. So life is just sweet and enjoyable. So even though there are changes that need to be made and there may be healing that you need to do, but it's, although they come across as your obstacles and challenges, actually they're really positive things that you need to do to make sure that you're moving forward into lots of really good things coming up for you here. So definitely life is positive, it's sweet, it's enjoyable, but there are areas that you may want to make changes in. And you can do that by being a bit more open, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit more, and being a bit more flexible with certain circumstances, which is all really, really good. So as we move forward here, we also have in the center the wooden button. And the wooden button, literally, it's a very simple charm, and to me it just represents that simplicity, no overthinking things. It's just that make, do and mend kind of attitude, just keeping it simple and don't overcomplicate certain situations. So it's a very plain, very simple button, a little charm, just to remind us that sometimes we can really overthink some situations and it can make things complicated. So just a reminder just to make do with the situations that we have around us, make the best of those circumstances, because you have lots of good things around you. So we also have the daisy, and the daisy literally represents a new beginning. So it's a really good positive energy, a good charm for opening up new opportunities and new beginnings for you. For some, it can represent motherhood. So it's possible that your new beginning could be starting a family or expanding your family. So that's a very particular message for some of you. And for others, it's really just a new beginning, a new opportunity to start something again or to start something new. Just above that here, we have the pig. And the pig has, poor pig, bless it, it has usually lots of negative associations with it, but actually the pig in my charms represents some positive aspects as well. So the pig can be representative for some of you, good fortune and new opportunities and abundance coming in as well. So definitely that's how I'm reading it here with the daisy, because with the daisy telling us that there's new beginnings coming in, and then the pig is telling us that there's definitely good fortune and abundance as well, which ties in really nicely with that message. For others, it's possible the pig could represent a stubborn energy. So in order to make these changes, you do have the reminder here about being flexible and stepping out of your comfort zone, or expanding on that comfort zone. So It's a possibility for some of you. It could be that the pig does tell us not to get into that stubborn mindset, because in order to move forward and make changes, quite often we are required to approach something from a different perspective, or to sort of not get in our own way, really. So if we're starting to dig in our heels and become stubborn, then it's harder to make those changes. So for some of you, definitely the pig could be representative of just coming out of that sort of stubborn energy, allowing yourself to be flexible so that you can accept and move forward with those changes that are coming in. So it's a really, I love the pig. It's such a sweet, look at it. Oh, how could you make me mad at the pig? So there we go. So definitely a couple of different messages for you there, but I definitely see the pig representing for many of you the abundance and the good fortune as well, because it is so closely connected here with the daisy. And in between that, you do also have an initial, and the initial is the F, the letter F there. And I read initials, it's something different to everybody, but it usually represents a person's name. It could be your name, it could be the name of somebody coming into you, could represent fortune even. It can represent experiences, opportunities, even careers as well. It could be something different for everybody, however it resonates for you. That may not mean anything to you at all, but it could be for a significant message for somebody else. So that's a really lovely message. So even though there are some challenges down here, it's nothing that you can't face, Cancer. It's definitely all moving in the right direction. So some really, really good new beginnings and opportunities coming in here for you. Remember to not overthink it, keep it simple. And we do have right in the center here, we have the duck. And the duck, again, is another lovely little charm. So the duck for me represents vigilance and balance. So it's about keeping that movement forward. The duck, don't forget, has to be adaptable to living in water, and can also live on land and can fly through air. So the duck is really about balancing those different elements of survival, basically living on earth, water and air as well. So it's definitely an adaptable creature, and it's really just a reminder to some of you just to keep vigilant and keep moving forward, and just to be adaptable with those changes as well. So that's another really good, it sounds like there's work to be done, but it's really just a reminder. We all could remember to keep that balance in life. Life is a balancing act, really. And so it's just a gentle reminder for us to try and keep in that mindset, because when the changes are coming up and you're required to be flexible, it could be that those changes, so when those opportunities are coming up and we're required to be flexible, it's really a good reminder for us to keep being vigilant, but also to keep that balance as well. So that's a really good energy. And for some reason that duck is sitting on top of a Taurus zodiac charm. So it could be that there is a Taurus energy already in your life. It could be that you have Taurus in your birth chart as well. So or it could be somebody coming in with that energy, a Taurus coming in with these new beginnings and this abundance coming in as well. You also have another initial. So here we have the letter H. Again, that could be representative of a person's name, your name, a place, an opportunity, an occupation. It could be something different for everybody. Staying in the center here, I'd actually like to come across to this section. This little area here is quite interesting to me. So here you are, Cancer, and you are sitting on top of the rope. And the rope represents the feeling of having your hands tied or feeling frustrated. So with that, you also have the telephone, which is all about news coming in, or a reminder that we need to communicate. We also have the pearly button as well here. So I don't know how clear that is for you there. So the pearly button is literally representative of pearls of wisdom, the need to gain knowledge and information. So with those connected, that's telling me that you, Cancer, are perhaps feeling like your hands are tied, or you're maybe feeling frustrated with a particular situation. But what we're being told here is there is information to be gained. So there are pearls of wisdom or information that you will need to learn in order to help you move forward from the situation that's causing you that frustration. And the way to do that is through communication. So there may be information or news coming in for you. So that may be news that you might need to pay particular attention to. And that's going to be information that will help you move out of this restricted feeling. But it also may be that you yourself need to be more open to communication so that you can gain that knowledge. We do also have the Scorpio zodiac charm here as well. And a Scorpio could be a person coming in with this news or with this knowledge and information. It could be, again, that perhaps you have Scorpio in your birth chart, or it could be somebody already that you are in communication with, and perhaps they a conversation with them may open up more information or more news that will help you with the situation that you're feeling restricted in. So a really, really interesting point here. There are several points in your reading where it seems like there may be some challenges, but there's nothing too big here that you won't overcome, Cancer. It's a really good reading about moving forward and making some really good positive changes. With that renewal energy here, you're definitely getting the opportunity to do that. So don't forget to keep an open communication and to really be open to gaining new information and knowledge. That's going to help you deal with a particular situation that's making you feel quite restricted or frustrated. Above that, we do have the spanner, and the spanner is literally representative of work to be done. So usually I read it as work within ourselves, so it's more about personal growth. Again, with keeping up those communications, that's going to just help us learn and grow more about, have a better understanding about a certain situation, or a better understanding of what you're wanting to do and the direction that you're wanting to move in. So definitely work to be done. However, that's it's nothing too challenging, because above you we have the sunflower. Above you here we have the sunflower. So going up towards your thoughts and feelings, but also more on the side working towards your future here. The sunflower is representative of absolute happiness and joy. So it's a really lovely energy. So it may be requiring you to put a little bit of work or effort into a situation, or a little bit of work or effort into being flexible with your own thoughts and feelings. Anything that you find challenging, you may need to confront and move forward from that in order to learn and to grow. But there's definitely really good happiness and joy, lots of really positive energy coming in for you here. And right next to that we do have another initial. We've got quite a few initials. This is an odd one, it might not resonate with everybody, but it actually is the letter Z. So it's a slightly unusual one, but again could be representative of a person, a place, a name, an occupation, something different for everybody. It may or may not resonate with you, but take it as it does. Just across from now, I'm going to go over to this side now. We literally have a great big shiny love. So that's, I'll just try and focus in on that. So lots of sparkly love there, which is really prominent on the board. So again, that's closely connected here to your new beginnings. So new opportunities coming in with your abundance and good fortune. There's also love as well, or love could be the thing that's coming in. So lots and lots of love coming into your month of July, which is a really lovely energy. And especially because just above it here we have the dolphin. And the dolphin is a beautiful, playful energy. So it can also represent loyalty and protection as well. So maybe this is the person that's coming in for you, or the person that you already surround yourself, or the people you surround yourself with, could be bringing in lots of love and lots of happy, positive, playful, joyful energy. It's a really lovely energy of feeling protected, feeling just happy and joyful, especially with your abundance and your new beginnings. It could be the love of a partner, so it could be family, it could be friends, it could just be you're feeling your energy starting to feel that you're really starting to learn to love yourself, and you're starting to really step into that joyful, playful energy. So just above that we also have the bow, and the bow does represent a couple of different things. It can represent a union, so with the love being represented here and this lovely energy coming in, it could be coming together with somebody, a union with somebody special. It can also, for some people, mean tying up loose ends as well. So again, if there's a particular situation that's been causing you difficulty, through this energy, through love and happiness and joyfulness, it could also help you tie up those loose ends as well. And just next to that you have another initial which could be related to that somehow, and that's the letter A. Okay, so I'll just go over here to your recent past as well. So this may be something that you've just experienced or you're just coming out of. And we have two really lovely charms here. First of all, the snowflake. And the snowflake represents individuality and uniqueness. This could have been, or could be, a unique person coming into your life, a unique opportunity that you've just experienced or that is coming in for you. It could be you, the individual, being a very unique person that you've perhaps discovered a new skill or a new experience. You've just been through a new unique experience. And you also have it connected here to the swan, and the swan can be representative of two things. It can be, for some of you, a soulmate connection coming in, particularly because we have this beautiful energy of love, and you have this protection and this beautiful, like, happy, joyful, playful energy, your new beginnings and good fortune come in here. For some of you, if you've been looking for a relationship, or you may have just entered into a new relationship, this could be a soulmate connection for you, which would explain the unique person or the unique opportunity that's come in for you there. This could also be you, Cancer. So the swan also represents just absolute beauty and elegance and grace. So this could be an energy that you're bringing in. So maybe something unique and new that you've discovered about yourself, a new talent, a new skill, or new ability. Maybe you've just had a new experience and it was a really beautiful, positive experience or opportunity that came in for you there. So in your recent past, definitely something unusual has come in for you there, and it was created a really unique experience or brought somebody really unique into your life there. So a really positive energy there, and that's definitely led towards it's definitely leading towards some really lovely positive energies there, and lots of nice changes and lots of joy and happiness. And we also have up here in your thoughts and feelings, we have the spring, which is sitting directly on top of the hummingbird. And the spring is representative of movement, so it's literally springing into action or moving forward. And the hummingbird actually has a very playful, joyful energy, very much like the dolphin here, but the hummingbird is all about fast movement. So combined with the spring, it's all about really quick movement, stepping in, taking action and moving yourself forward, and it happens very, very quickly as well. It's a positive energy, it's an exciting energy because it comes with the hummingbird. So the hummingbird is all about absolute just joy and playfulness as well, very similar to the dolphin, but it's a very fast moving energy. So maybe as it's in your thoughts and feelings area on the board, that could be that you're feeling that it's perhaps not moving fast enough, or it's definitely just that this is where you're wanting to go. So this is in your mind, you're really feeling like this is, you know, the action that you're wanting to take in order to make these changes happen. So and the counterbalance of that is that you're required to be more flexible in your challenges here so that those things can happen, because when you make those changes and you step out of your comfort zone and you start moving forward towards these really good, positive, playful energies and accepting all of those new opportunities and good fortune coming in, and reminding ourselves not to be too stubborn or set in our ways, allowing ourselves to gain new information so that we can move forward from those restrictive situations. This is a very fast moving energy and action. So that's definitely coming in for you. It may be that you're feeling that it's not coming in quick enough, or it could be that once you've made those changes, it really does come in quite quickly for you. So definitely lots of busy energy that you're working towards, which is a really positive thing. It also comes in very closely linked to the seashell. And the seashell is a fantastic energy that I love, which is all about, it is about protection, which definitely you've had here also with the dolphin. So the dolphin also talks about the need for protection as well. So it's also about creating the right environment, which is, again, could be connected to the spanner with that work that needs to be done to create the right environment, surrounding yourself with all the right love and support and protection that you need to make these changes. So the seashell really represents personal growth. So that's definitely what we're seeing here with the sea glass and your desire to want to renew and heal and definitely create new beginnings as well. So what you're being asked to do here is be flexible, and the flexibility is what helps you bring about the changes that you need to create the environment around you that brings in all of these beautiful changes with the happiness and the joy and the new beginnings. You've definitely have some really lovely opportunities and experiences coming in from you in the recent past, and we want to keep that energy going with surrounding ourselves with love and happiness. And then it all does come in a very fast action, a very forward movement with the spring there. So definitely the seashell's a really good one. I think that we all needed a reminder of now and then. It's just that that's the whole point of what we're doing here. We're learning and we're growing all of the time, and in order to do that, we do need to welcome in these changes that are coming to us. So you're definitely on the right track with it, Cancer. You're definitely moving towards the right direction here, and it's just a reminder to surround yourself with that love and that joy and that playful energy as well. Like, don't forget not to be too stubborn or stuck in your ways. Really move with that kind of happy, playful energy if you can, because it really creates a much more positive environment for you to move forward and bring in these positive changes. We also do have, you also have the gold locket up here. So my little gold locket here is a reminder about don't be closed off to love. Okay, so it's a reminder not to keep your heart closed. Sometimes in order to protect ourselves, which the seashell does represent protection, in order to protect ourselves, we tend to sometimes close off our heart a little bit and put barriers up. So the gold heart here, the locket, is just a reminder to keep our loved ones in our hearts, to keep our loved ones close to us, and to use their loving support and energy around you, to surround yourself, to give you that right environment that you need to make these changes and bring these new opportunities forward. So just a gentle reminder here not to stay closed off from love, because opening yourself up to love from friends, from family, from new people coming into our lives, and they surround us and give us that support and that protection that we need, that helps us feel secure and gives us the confidence to move forward, to making these changes and accepting these new beginnings. So just a lovely little reminder to really hold our loved ones close to us and not to close off our hearts, to protect ourselves. You know, we all do build up barriers sometimes, particularly if you perhaps recently had a negative experience in love. It would be easy to close yourself off and protect yourself from having that experience again. But we're also being reminded not to stay stubborn, to stay happy and joyful and playful, because love also brings about so much joy into our lives as well. So it's really gives us the right environment that we need to step into that happiness and that joy. So there's definitely lots of opportunities for that coming in for you. So just a little reminder there. And then I haven't forgotten, but down here we do have a couple of little extra ones. This is moving more towards your the near future for you, and it's just a little bead that I use to represent a bauble. So the bauble for me is representative of a special occasion or an event coming in. So for some of you, this could be an opportunity in the near future where you could be celebrating a special event. It could be a wedding, a christening. It could be many different things for some of you. It can also represent tradition, and sometimes with if I can say the word, sometimes with tradition, we may need to break out of that, which I'm seeing here. The bauble was very closely connected to the rubber band. So it may be for some of you that it's possible that we need to break free from traditional, why can I not say that word? Oh my goodness. But we may need to break free from those traditions in order to be flexible and to move forward and accept new possibilities and opportunities coming in for us. So for some of you, definitely a special occasion or an event coming in, but also maybe a reminder for others that it's possible that although we may have always done things in a certain way, and we have, throughout history, we have family traditions that we like to stick to and that we enjoy, but sometimes that may be causing a restriction for some of you. So it could be that you're being reminded just to perhaps break free from some of those usual habits and traditions, and a reminder just to stay flexible as well. So we also have another little initial. You have lots of initials here today. And the last one is, if I can focus, is the letter M. So the letter M for you there. Again, a person, a place, experience, opportunity, even an occupation. So something different for everyone. It may not mean anything to you at all. Just take what resonates with you if you can. And the rest of the messages will be for others. So definitely a lot going on for you here, Cancer, but I would say a really positive month ahead for you, because I'm seeing some lovely things that have come through for some of you in the recent past. Definitely, as I was saying, possibly a soul connection. So this could be the beginning of some of you for the start of a new, deep, meaningful relationship, or a unique opportunity to have a special connection with somebody. It doesn't always have to be a romantic connection. It can also be the meeting of a friend, or a closer relationship with a family member. So for some of you, it will be a romantic connection. It will be meeting your soulmate. But for others, it also could just be a really unique opportunity or experience to connect with somebody, a loved one, on a deeper level. So that's a really lovely experience that you've come through from that recent past. And then I like here that you're at the bottom here, that you are definitely looking forward towards renewal and change. And I just think that's a little reminder that you also need to take time to heal. So in order to be able to move forward and welcome in those new changes, it may require you to heal and take some time for yourself as well, because you're really on a learning curve here, Cancer, with that need to be flexible and to expand on your comfort zone. That can sometimes bring challenges in itself. So you're definitely going to need to heal, and that's going to give you the energy to renew and move forward. Remember to keep an open mind to communicating, so that you can gain new knowledge and information that will help you relieve this frustration and this restriction that you've been feeling. Not to overthink it, keep it simple, to be vigilant and to keep persevering, to find that balance so that you can, there may be a lot to juggle here, so it's really about finding that balance so that you can continue to keep moving forward in a really positive direction here, surrounding yourself with lots of love, playful energy, and there's definitely new beginnings and opportunities coming in for you here. Sometimes may require a little bit of hard work, but definitely worth it with all of this happiness and joy coming in, and you're really creating a new environment for yourself here. And when you can do that, we're definitely seeing some fast action and movement forward here with the hummingbird and the spring. So lots of really interesting positive messages for you, and lots of things to work on as well. So that's your charm reading, Cancer. I hope you were able to resonate with some of those messages. And what I will also be doing in a moment, I'm going to zoom back out again, and then I will be reading I will be pulling some cards from the Oracle decks and the Secret Language of Color deck as well. So let's zoom back out and we'll take a look at those cards. Okay, Cancer, let's go straight into the cards now. So first of all, I have this beautiful deck. It's called the Secret Language of Color. And I'm a really big believer in using color to boost our mood and to sort of to re-energize us, or to surround ourselves with healing and inspiration and things. Color is everywhere in our lives, so it's in everything we do, everything we see, everything we surround ourselves. So I really, really believe that it's not my area of expertise, but it's definitely something that I use in my life very regularly to heal myself, to re-energize myself. Color's just very important, and I think it's a really good thing, a really good tool that we can use to really boost our mood or change our energies. So I love working with this deck. I'm going to do my best to shuffle it because it's a very big deck, but let's see what lovely guidance or color messages that you get, Cancer, for July, and how we can use color to affect or change our moods or our energies for the month. So, oh, that's way too many. Let's have a look. They threw quite a lot at me there, so I'm just going to keep shuffling with those. Okay, so let's put everything back to how it was. Let's keep going with the shuffling. So let's get a colour message for Cancer for July 2021. Okay, one more shuffle. Here we go. Let's have a little look. Okay, Cancer, so your first card is, oh, that's a lovely one. Okay, so we have Aqua, and that's experience peace and calm. Okay, so definitely an energy that reminds me of the dolphin here. So let's pop those down here. Okay, so this really to me is connected very much to the energy that we were talking about in creating your perfect environment, or the right environment you need to help you bring in these new beginnings, because the dolphin is very representative of peace and calm. It's a very playful energy, don't get me wrong, but the thing I also love about it is that it's also creates a sense of peace and calm as well. So this is really a reminder that that's the energy that we need to be getting into. Definitely lots of happiness and joy and playfulness coming in as well, but with change and healing, in order to make those changes and help us move forward, sometimes we just have to center ourselves, and in order to heal, we do need peace and calm. I know that's difficult in the modern day life, that we're all on the go, we're all super busy, and it's difficult to find those moments for ourselves to really heal. It could just be 5 minutes a day if you can manage it, just sitting down peacefully and calmly outside in nature if you can manage it, down by the sea, at the beach. You have a lot of beach things going on here with the seashell and the dolphin. You are a water sign, so it should be your natural environment for some of you, to feel calmer by the water. So it may be just taking time out in nature by the beach if you can get there, or to sit quietly in a park or a garden. Just taking that 5 minutes of peace and calm, just to center yourself and to reset your intentions. So a beautiful, beautiful color there as well with the aqua blue. So I really like these cards, so I'm gonna just pick another one for you there as well. Let's get another color energy for you for July, Cancer. See what we have. Another message for Cancer for July. Okay, let's see what you get. And you have, almost the absolute opposite of that. So we have find richness from the dark night. That's an interesting one. I mean, beautiful though. What a beautiful image. That is such an interesting card. I'm actually going to refer to the book on this one. So I want to just get a better understanding of that colour. So it is number 28. So, here we go. So the book reads, focus on it there for you. Black is a colour of protection, strength and retreat, a gateway to new experiences and a test of strength and resolve. Many people experience the dark night of the soul in order to gain wisdom and emerge for the better on the other side. Black dissolves the old so you can welcome the new. Receive divine wisdom and the gifts that have been buried deep inside you with the help of the black ray. Dark night of the soul. At some point in life, everybody experiences the dark night of the soul. Give yourself permission to connect to the black ray so it can guide you to the gifts which lie in shadow. Visualize yourself in darkness and ask for divine wisdom to show you what you need to learn from the shadow. Receive its gifts to strengthen your faith. Say, Divine Spirit, infuse me with the strength, wisdom, and courage to connect and learn from the shadow aspect of myself. I find that really interesting and actually really relevant for you at this time, Cancer, because I'm just thinking here back to the pearly button and the connection that those two, for me, is about gaining that wisdom and that knowledge that you need to unstick yourself here. So with the rope, we were getting that frustrating feeling and that feeling of possibly that your hands are tied, that you're finding it perhaps difficult to move forward in a certain situation. So definitely an interesting visualization if you can manage that. And again, just taking that time to just sit in peace and calm and quiet, and maybe visualize just that calm, dark energy around you. Not a negative energy, but just that stillness, that calm shadow side of yourself, so that maybe you can gain the information and the knowledge that you need that's going to help you move forward to new experiences. So that's a really interesting one, and I actually love how it ties in really nicely with your reading. So that's a fantastic card for you there, I think, Cancer. And then I also have my mini Moonology Oracle cards, and this just was a lovely deck that just gives a really good summary at the end of a reading. For me, I find it connects always really nicely to the charm readings. Whoops. So I'm just going to finish off your reading with a quick Moonology card for just... Whoops, why are they throwing that? There's a lot of energy going on around you at the moment, Cancer, which is perhaps why we need this peace and calm, just so that we can focus a little bit. So let's get one more message for Cancer here for July. I'm actually going to take that one. Okay, and we have hold your vision. Okay, hold your vision, the fixed moon. Okay, and I love that actually for the end of your reading, because the vision really is about moving forward and wanting to make those changes for renewal. So in your challenge area here, you have the sea glass, which is really about wanting to make those changes to work towards new beginnings. So hold your vision, stay focused on what you're trying to achieve here. It may feel like it's being blocked or challenged at the moment, but remember the messages of flexibility and creating the environment around you that will enable you to really renew and re-energize and refocus yourself back into the direction that you want to go, with all of this happiness and joyful energy coming in for you. So hold your focus there, Cancer. So a fantastic reading. I really hope you managed to enjoy the reading and resonate with these messages. Have a fantastic month, Cancer, and also you could check out your sun, moon and rising signs as well for a bit more of a detailed message for your month ahead. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these readings coming up in the future. I also do weekly readings as well. All of your support is really appreciated, and I am sending you love, light and blessings.